And welcome to the live Roll Talk. And tonight we are having a very casual, nice, easy conversation. Of course, I'm honored to have an entire ladies inside the studio talking about matters affecting primarily the girl child. In that case, you will be forgiven to assume that tonight is the ladies' night right here on live Roll Talk. And we'll be talking about mother's abduction, a discussion that we started last week. And this Friday, I'm honored to have in my presence Fatuma Maalim, who's a human rights activist, and Faiza Hussein, who is a women's leader. Ladies, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Fatuma, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much for making time for us this evening, ladies. We are so honored to have you in our midst this evening to talk about this matter about ladies' abduction. I'm going to start with you, Faiza. This is something that, it's a new phenomenon. It's something that started recently. It's something that just came about the other day. We didn't have it 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We didn't have it in the country. It's something that we've read in the newspapers, we've read in blogs, we've heard from news happening internationally. Why do you think this is happening right now, ladies? From a lady's perspective, why do you think this is happening right now?
Assalamu alaikum once again. Thank you so much for hosting me, Faisal. Today I'm honored to be here to discuss on this shameful, heinous, irresponsible act against our girl. It's against the norm of society, and we condemn it, vividly. I can say this is 21st century, Faisal. It should not be happening. And it happens now because this time of corona, this duration of corona, things are worse. Our economy is down, first of all. And our economy is down. And when you talk about unemployment, the rate of unemployment is very high. Our youth are idle. The easiest way they see that they can earn money is by stealing, kidnapping, and so on and so forth.
Faiza, but if you see the rate of unemployment, I mean, we've had the worst rate of unemployment way back in 2013. In 2011, we've had one of the worst rate of unemployments in Africa and in the world in general. The cap hit at 11, almost 12.3%. It's been bad, but we didn't see these moves going to this level.
Things have changed, Faisal. Since corona started, all the prices of everything has shooted up, and I think this time it's so hard. The bread is not the bread we used to buy some 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I think now that's the way. I think that's the way the youth thinks that is the easiest way to earn money. And when it comes to poverty, it applies there too. When it comes to poverty, now to bring a end meal on the table is not easy. I think they just want to, it leads to such result of heinous act for survival. And there is a lot of opportunity out there. You exploit kidnapping and torturing innocent people is not good to intend of you getting money from the families. It's not good at all. We are not supporting this act.
Fatma, do you support the sentiments that that is the reason as to why such heinous acts are happening in this country right now at this moment?
It's not something that we say we support, but something that has become...
no, my question is, do you support her sentiments?
For me, I don't support her sentiment because what I say that if you see the kidnapping of the girls and also missing girls and people demanding money from the girls, it's something that we have been crying for a long time. We have been seeing that when you look at the rate of early marriage, even from the beginning, you see the girls are being exchanged with money because the parents say that in our community, the community that I came from, they believe that a girl must get married. A girl must get a man who is rich. So for me, my point of view from my sister, what she's saying, I think we as the women of this country, we who advocate for the girls, women who are leading the women, we fail our responsibility to empower our girls. Not only the girls, also the youth. Look at the unemployment rate my sister is saying. It's not something that is happening today and yesterday. Since 2013, as you say, Faisal, from 2013 up to date, we never had some issues of kidnapping of the girls, some people demanding money to be released their daughter. We never had such security, but now we have it. It's because now our economic is shooting down, inaenda chini uchumi yetu kiangalia. So I think the leaders have failed their part, because if you look at the government procurement part, they say the 30% is for the youth, women, and person with disabilities.
Yeah.
So if the leaders focused on only that thing, I don't think that we are going to have an employment issue, because there's a plenty resources that the government have, and you see that if the women representative from a certain county focused on issue of 30% procurement, today hatungeongea mambo za issue ya kusema unemployment. Kenya have a lot of things to do. The president himself also have set that rules for the public. So there's nobody who is empowering the youth. Look at the young people, they're telling you that they don't have job, they're sitting idle, they're using drugs. Wanaenda wapi? Because our women leaders and also elected leaders in the county, those are the things that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to empower the youth. How are they going to empower the youth? Through forming groups and also training them, advocating for them the resources. We have resources to employ the youth. But we fail as a country, not only the other side of politically, but the women leaders, because this topic is for female. It's the female who are supposed to do all this work. If today you train 20 women, each county or each ward, at least the women will have something. Back to the girls, you have seen we have so many cases of rape and so many cases of disappearance of the girls. We don't know what's behind those things. Hatujui ni nini inaendelea. So the women leaders have failed their part, and they're supposed to be part of the conversation. What can we do for the women and the girls?
So you said basically it's lack of structure and lack of direction, starting from the government side and the leadership structure. Interesting that you've mentioned about the community and the society. In respect to our conversation tonight, matters abduction, how do you think it all plays out? The role of the elders, or the role of our mothers or our fathers, basically the society in general. How do you think they contribute to these heinous acts that have been happening over the past few weeks?
I think everything starts from at the family level. From the family level, we believe it's the father and the mother who is the leader in the family.
Yes.
So if we give a lot of attention to our kids, for example, let's talk about the girls and the women and the young women.
Yeah.
If the mothers give a conducive environment of supportive and empowering environment, I think from the word go, the kids will grow in an environment saying that I can do this thing. But tukilelea watoto wetu tukiwa nyumbani tukisema just go to school, we pay for you the school. The school is not enough.
But Fatuma, these are the same ladies who are being abducted. I mean, how are we kind of bringing them into play at this moment? They're being abducted.
Let me reply to you on that. You know, when you start from the family level, things will be easily solved before even you reach to the government level. Look at the two recent cases that we have. It's also in the media. You see one of the ladies, she's an entrepreneur and doing her business.
Yes.
But the family, they don't know which girl is disappearing from which side and which side. They're confused. So that thing imeleta shida kwa ajili was the parents are not enough responsible to know the kids. Hata kama mtoto amefika 25, as long as your daughter is not married, she's still under your leadership. The day she got married, that is when you release her to the public. But having said that, the issue, all the problem come from the community. We don't have a community support for women and girls. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Lack of community support for women and girls. Those are very strong words there, Faiza, you will agree with me. And as a leader, we've had a couple of girls who have gone missing, and alhamdulillah, so far only 2 have been reported back. Some, we pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them Jannah, others are yet to be found. Have you met some of those who have come back? Faiza?
I think I've met Hafsa in the hospital, but she was not able to talk. And I can say again, the economy of now is not that friendly, Faisal. As a matter of fact, our girls are business-oriented. Girls and women in our community are business-oriented. They are doing well. I think because of their business, that's why they are being targeted. And those perpetrators, they have this mentality that Somalis occupied businesses in these cities. So I think they have money, something like that.
You know, it's interesting that you've preempted my next question that I wanted to bring out, and I'm just going to start with you again, Faiza. Do you think, to some level, our girls, our sisters outside there are leading these perpetrators by leading, quote unquote, a flashy lifestyle? You know, iPhone 12 will not come, it will be launched today, and after 2 days I'm going to have it. Samsung Galaxy 20, whatever. Like, you have the latest gadgets, you put on the best clothes, you're all flashy outside there and, on Instagram and social media, living your best life. Do you think this contributes? Because if, basing from history, basing from what has happened, the one who was abducted, they made a call seeking 5 million Kenyan shillings, right? So basically they wanted ransom for her to be released. So that can only have us assume that they're doing this for money. And you've already shown them that you have money, or you can access money by having the latest gadgets, going to the best places. So the question is, do you think our girls are the one leading these people to come and get them?
Yes, I concur with you, Faisal. I can say that the way I was brought, I can't raise my kid the same way. This time is advanced. This is a technology world. I think I can say I have my daughter in the house, but I don't know what he's doing on the phone. He's posting nude pictures maybe, and on that we have to look after our kids and talk about what life is. The parents should be aware of their kids. I support you on that. And another thing I said, it's because of the business our women are doing out there. They're so oriented, and they think that the only way we can earn money, easily money, is by abducting them, and we just have to ask for money from their family. These guys, they're so idle. They don't have any job to do. The only thing they can do is by kidnapping and especially they kidnap a Somali, because they are
business-oriented. Fatuma, I'm going to ask you the same question again. Do you think, because Hussein Khalid last week mentioned something to do with social media. Like, come on, guys, you know, our life basically is on social media. Everything we do, everywhere we go, we post it on social media, you know. So if maybe before I came here, I went to some restaurant to have some coffee, I'm going to take a picture and post it. And I was in this 5-star hotel and I was here. So from my profile, somebody can tell Faisal is of this status. So he can easily access X number of millions. Do you think that leads these people to come and get you?
For me, I will say yes and no at the same time. With my yes, maybe someone who is my friend and a thief, maybe he's following me in social media. He might think of that I'm a rich woman, he can do and that. And the way you're asking my sister, the iPhone and the expensive things, those things attract a lot. But I don't think Somali ladies are in a business world. I don't think that, because all our ladies, they are at home just doing social media, updating and taking TikTok and dancing in TikTok, showing off themselves and putting makeup. So there are very few Somali ladies who are in the business world, but I don't think the Somali women and the other community who are close to us are in a business world. The women who are in the business world are not even in social media. You will not even find them in social media.
We have one video of one of the victims that she runs a shop in Kamukunji. Let me try and talk to my producer, see if he can run it. But we have one of the videos, one of the ladies. Supposedly, she used to run a business, I think in Kamukunji, within CBD. No. Yes. So you can proceed.
for social media, we cannot control social media. What we can control is we can empower our people how to use the social media. Social media is where you can sell your product at the same time. If you want to sell a shoes, if you want to do something, you can post it there. If you want to do advertisement, you can do there. So for me, for the social media, maybe some people use it for a business thing. Some other people use for just followers to show off other friends. And then the other thing, we also have something called peer pressure, because for our girls and the women that you have seen that we are posting coffee. Why do you post and take photo of coffee and show people? That is, you ni utoto, mi naona tu ni ujinga tu, because why do I take a cup of coffee and post it to who? And the person who is looking at my coffee and say that Fatuma is rich, I think that person also ni mtu ambaye hata akili yake hajakoma. So one thing that I can say for sure, for social media, it attracts everybody. It can attract anybody. Maybe they think that you are rich, you are not rich. The rich people will not even take photo and post in social media. That one I can tell you for free. So for our girls, I think it's more peer pressure. Because these are girls who want to show that they can do this and that. And ask yourself, msichana ambaye akona iPhone, the latest iPhone today, and she's not working. You see, still we need to go back to the family.
And that's the idea. So basically, you know, if this lady got herself iPhone 12, the latest that was launched, and she's not working, basically, Namanisha, the parents have money. And she can get money as fast as possible. That's the assumption, basically.
I don't think that hakuna wazazi ambaye anakupatia 200,000 ununue msichana mdogo simu. It's very few parents. But 80% of the parents, as much as you have the money, I don't think they do such things. But most of the things, wasichana wetu ukiangalia, it's us the mothers who don't know where they're getting. Sisi wazazi ndio hatujui. Where did this girl get this iPhone? She's not working. Are you paying school fees for her, or you want to pay for her iPhone? You have to choose two things. Because at the end of the day, msichana yako, your daughter need to go to school. She need to finish her university. Instead of giving her iPhone, why can't you take her to university? That is the easiest way. So still, when it comes to showing off, you have iPhone, you can wear the nice bui-bui, or you can go to the restaurant. 80% are being contributed by men. Wanaume ndio wanapeleka wasichana out, ndio sisi tunachukua hiyo picture, we post. So my mother, who is sitting there, so I think wazazi, still the girl's parent need to be friends with their daughters, to know whom they are dating, because most of the time we, the Somali and the other community also, we compete with men. Fatuma is dating a very rich man. You see, the more I'm dating a rich man, the more I attract the crowd. So I want to show off that I'm in Diani today. I will take photo, and then, you know, I'm in a niko safari sujui wapi, na mimi sifanyi kazi. So all those things we need to address to our girls, to tell them there's a peer pressure. Those things we can only address by reaching them, doing mentorship program for them, to tell them that this is the world that you are coming in, this is the world that is waiting for you. The world is not just only going with men and taking photos, showing your friend. So all those things are being contributed by peer pressure, and hakuna mtu ambaye mature will do such things.
Nice, thank you. Faiza, we have 4 minutes to take a short break, but still with that, I just want you to weigh in very briefly. Parents, the fact that they are not there, they are not present in their kids' life, how much do you think it contributes to all these kids going flashy and doing all these things?
It contributes a lot. As a child, or as a girl, or as a boy, you must know, you're aware about, your family must know. Your parents must know. Nowadays, our parents are so reluctant. They don't want to know about their kids. If he leaves in the morning, does it, he'll come up in the evening. Let's practice our deen. The only thing I can say, I don't support the boyfriend and girlfriend things. I don't support totally the way my sister said. It's an Islamic. Let's practice our deen. If you practice your deen very well, everything will be straight. Our parents are so reluctant. I'm telling you the truth. And on social media, you can't control your kid. Just talk to your kid. Let's have a parent to a child talk. Let's talk to them.
Do you provide such spaces? You as a leader, do you provide such space, for example, where a parent and the child can come and bond and maybe have a conversation? Have you organized such a program maybe?
Yes, I have, and I always talk to the women on the ground about that thing. There's no need of pigia kelele mtoto wako every now and then. Just sit with her and talk to her the reality of what's going on in this world. So I think the best way to talk to your child, sit with her, talk to her, let her know which kind of world is this. That's the only solution. And another one, I can say that our girls should tell their families, women, we must be protected left, right, and center. Yes, even if you're 60, even if you're 30, even if you're 40, you're a woman. Yeah, you must be protected. On a lighter note, I can say that if possible, walk with mahram. If possible, yes, you'll be safe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Fardasa Ahmed says, well done. Malin Abdullahi, I see you. Fatma, you've been greeted by Malyoon. Ibn Mursal says, mashallah, proud of you sisters, you're hitting the nail on the head. Vijana Subaru. And nowadays I hear ni vijana Mercedes-Benz, Mark X na Crown, eh? Ndio na Tesla
Subaru and Naivasha.
Wako Naivasha?
Yeah.
You know, subhanAllah, and we can talk about that. We can talk about Naivasha in relation to the topic of discussion tonight, because how many people know where their daughters are, especially those families that are living outside Nairobi. You know, na unajua mtoto yuko shule, yuko kwa hostel. You know, how sure are you mtoto yuko kwa hostel ama Shabebo yuko Naivasha? How sure are you? We were having that conversation with Imam Sheikh Jamal
Subhanallah.
After Asr's prayers, and it was a very emotional and a sensitive one for that one. But let's have this discussion after the break, ladies, would you? Thank you. So guys, Pale Nyumbani, don't you go anywhere. WRC going on in Naivasha. If you're a parent and uko Pale Nyumbani, how sure are you your daughter is where she told you she is? You know, we're living in a very cruel world, so it's important to be aware all the time. This and much more after the break. Remember, it's Ladies' Night right here on the live Real Talk. Don't you go away.
Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
قال تعالى في محكم تنزيله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Ninasaha kutoka pwani.
هذا الدين قال الله قال الرسول قال الصحابة هم أولو العرفان.
Ili kuongoza kwenye njia iliyonyoka.
Sikizeni hadithi hii ya Mtume alayhi salatu wasalam.
Hakuna atakayeweza kumfungia mtu mlango ambaye Mwenyezi Mungu aliyemfungulia.
Kuimarisha imani yako.
Thabbit qulubana ala dinik wa ala ta'atik.
Ungana na mashekh wetu kutoka pwani kwenye mimbar.
Mimbar zinamwakilisha Mtume sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Ni Jumamosi na wakati saa 3 usiku katika Horizon TV, runinga uipendayo. Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
University, a chartered with world-class learning facility, is open for September 2021 intake registration. We offer master's, degree or bachelor's programs, diploma and certificate programs in the schools of nursing, business and economics, Islamic Sharia and Islamic studies, computing and school of education to both self-sponsored and government students. We offer scholarship and interest-free loans to our students. For more information, visit us at our campus of Namanga Road in Kajiado County or call us on 0703 699000 or 0777969022. Visit our website on www.ummauniversity.ac.ke. Umma University, fostering knowledge and innovation. We are back, bigger and better, with the safety guaranteed. The biggest consumer expo in East Africa is back at Sarit Expo Center Westlands. 25th Egypt and Middle East Expo from 23rd June till 4th July 2021 at Sarit Expo Center Westlands on the second floor rooftop garden next to food court. Shop till you drop on various high quality products such as furniture, carpets, kitchenware, leather products, handcraft, clothes, furnishing, jewelry, perfumes, natural oil and herbs, and many more other products from Egypt, India, Iran, Pakistan, Turkey, Syria and Singapore. Don't miss your chance to visit 25th Egypt Middle East Expo from 23rd June till 4th July 2021 at Sarit Expo Center Westlands on the second floor rooftop garden next to food court. Open daily from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Entry free. Microvision Enterprise Limited is an importer, stockist and distributor of surgical medical equipments and consumable for laboratories, hospitals and clinics. We procure quality and state-of-the-art equipment from reliable manufacturers worldwide. We are sole agents for many reputable manufacturers in specialist fields. Microvision Enterprise Limited exists to provide affordable, high-quality medical equipment to our clients, coupled with excellent customer service and long-term client relationship. All our products come with timely deliveries, after-sale services and warranty. We are able to source products under short notice through our international network. We are located first floor, Suite A01 Loipi Plaza, Lunga Road, opposite Leaky Storage Industrial Area, Nairobi. Contact us through +254 020 244 2631 or +254 790 669 988 or email info@microvisione.com. For more information, visit our website www.microvisione.com. Microvision Enterprise Limited. Quality service, our endeavor.
Na sasa mafuta ya nyota yanakuja na mwonekano mpya. Vile nyota inavyong'aa angani, ng'arisha mapishi yako na mafuta ya nyota. Ni mafuta halisi yenye afya tele bila lehemu, yani cholesterol. Ina harufu nzuri ya kuvutia na ladha ya aina yake. Kwa mapishi bora, tumia mafuta ya nyota. Furahia vyakula vitamu na familia yako bila kuwasahau majirani. Nyota, your healthy choice.
Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
Definitely a conversation that you have been waiting for all this time, because I can see and I can tell from your comments that I've been streaming in. Sorry for that elongated break. We were paying our bills, as you've seen the Egypt Expo ongoing at the Sarit Center. Take advantage of that. My floor manager this evening, Ali, come on. Could you just wave and you go back there to the TriCaster. Just wave.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, that's Ali. Anyway, we were talking about ladies' abduction, and I'm honored to have Faiza and Fatuma this evening inside the studio to talk about this matter. And of course, a lot of comments coming in, Faisal Artistic saying, show moto sana. MashaAllah. Thank you so much, Suleiman Lewa, asante sana. Jadid Monti, asante sana. Suleiman Lewa, once again, asante sana. Maalim, hii kesi ya Naivasha nangoja kuona. Ladies, I think let's pick it up from there. Hii kesi ya Naivasha, vijana wa Subaru na wa Mercedes na wa Crown na wa Mark X wamechukua watu sana. We were having this conversation, as I was saying, with Sheikh Jamaluddin just after Asr prayer in his office. And Naivasha, our scholars, our society, our leaders in the society are oblivious of this matter. Watu hawajui what is happening. I was telling Sheikh, I really wished one Sheikh would speak about sports in Islam, the intention to participate in sports, and what sports someone should take part in, and mention the Naivasha aspect. So Naivasha, from the outside, we are looking at WRC. Okay, that is the rally championship that's ongoing. It's ongoing. People are celebrating. Kenya is celebrating. Ambassador Amina, the sports years the other day came out and said it's expected to project at least 6 billion shillings in the economy. But how is that money coming in? Part of it is people traveling down to go and experience. 80% of the people who are there, I'm sure, they do not know what's happening. But wameenda kupiga sherehe. And of course, the ladies are part of the main targets in this case. Fatma, let me start with you about him and Naivasha, because just before when we had the break off air, you were talking about something about this thing not being a new phenomenon. Parents and their control or their leadership and guidance in our families, do you think they have dropped the ball?
Of course, yes, because for the Naivasha things, let's not look at the negative side of the Naivasha.
Yes.
As Kenyans, we are celebrating for the rally that is going on.
Precisely.
And we also appreciate Amina Mohammed to bring the rally to come back here in Kenya.
Yeah.
But when you look at the negative side, I think something that has been said, Naivasha is not, haijakuja jana, it has been there. So it has been there for, people go for their holiday and people people go for dating there. It's not something that we talk about today because of the rally. So I think 80% of people now who want to watch and to say that we are there, I think those are Kenyans who really love their flag. That is why they're there. But of course, also the other side, msichana yako yuko wapi, ako wapi, where is your daughter? That's now the question that we need to ask ourselves. For me also, tomorrow I will also go there to see what is going on. It's not something that we say that negative. Even women can go there to support their country. We are allowed to go there because we are like anybody else.
But msichana yako ako wapi, anafanya nini?
Msichana yako yuko wapi, anafanya nini, na nani amepeleka yeye huko?
Yes.
So if you ask those questions yourself, it's not only the Naivasha thing. These things of having a sponsor has been there from the university, where we are. Some people, maybe some of them, your daughter live in the city, you're not aware. Maybe some girls, their parents live as far as in Northeastern. So some of them, wako kwa hii Naivasha conversation, let me just say that. Because if you look at the girls now, if you can't even pay bill Naivasha, because you need to spend and all those things. So those are the things that the parent now ask themselves, where is my daughter and where is she? What is she doing there? Akona nani? So those
Being Naivasha is one thing, but what exactly you're doing in Naivasha, I think, is the other thing.
Yeah, it's the
of
other.
course, basing on the conversation that have been going on social media.
Yeah. So I think the parent also need to understand not only today of the Naivasha things that everybody going there, but even before the Naivasha, msichana yako alikuwa anafanya nini city. So it's not something new that we are talking about. It's something that has been there. Ni ile tu imekuja kwa social media that Naivasha question mark, you see. So si kitu ambaye saizi tunasema, it has been there, but it has reached a point of the maturity. Unajua kitu ikizaliwa inapanda pole. Yes. Sasa iko kwa peak stage. So where is your daughter and who is her sponsor before even the Naivasha issue come? Yeah.
I love the way the whole issue we involving the parents and the parents discussion are coming in. Of course, thank you so much, Faiza, of course, for bringing that in as well at some point. A few years back, 4 or 5 years back, back in uni when we were having meeting among us leaders from different universities, of course, the Muslim associations, and we got one of the sentiments from one of the student leaders at University of Nairobi back then. Alikuwa anasema that the cars that drive in the hostels, okay, Friday night to pick some people and drop them back on Monday morning. And some of these people, most of these people, the main target are the Muslim ladies. So this is something that has been there, just as Fatuma said. It's something that did not start today. Naivasha is just one of the events, but it's something that has been there, the sponsor culture. Do you think it contributes to this abduction in one way or another?
Yes, I agree with that. And I still throw stones to the parents again. As a parent, if you don't know how your kids behave outside there, I don't know, sijui nisemaje, because the way your child is portraying herself out there, inaonyesha wewe umemlea. I'll just say that let's respect ourselves. I know those things in the universities and in fact even in Naivasha, all the students, even they drive the expensive cars to go with it, and Maalim happy and all these things. Unapata ana drive gari ya babaki, and babake haelewi mali huyu mtoto anaenda, akona nani, peer group ajua akona kina nani, yeye anampatia tu gari na pesa, unaharibu huyo mtoto, haumfaidishi kitu yoyote. Kana huyo mtoto mwelekezi ni nini dunia, where are we going, where are we heading? That's the only thing. If ukimlea vizuri na kesho yatale wengine vizuri, we will have a good community and a society.
Perfect that you've brought in as well matters to do with friendship, because it is supposed that some of these acts, friends contribute to it. Friends are part and parcel of some of these schemes, you know, the abductions cases. So the friends we keep, Fatuma, I'm going to start with you. How effective are they to our lives? And I don't know if there's any truth to this matter. Of course, being an activist, you followed up on some of these cases. How true is that?
Of course, your surrounding environment is what contributes to who you are to the world. That one, it's something that it's a yes thing, because from the word go, your friends who are surrounding you ndio wanakuchangia, wanasema like, you know, this is what you're supposed to do, you know, let's drink, let's smoke, all those things are being contributed by the friends. So I think as a society, from the word go, maybe as a parent and also as a guardian, we need to prepare our daughters well. How are we going to prepare our daughters well? We need to have a conversation with the family at the family level. Let's talk anything, don't shy. Anything that your daughter, if she tells you, you know, mom, I love drinking alcohol, don't tell her it's a prohibited, unaanza kumchapa. Because if you start beating her, she will start looking for somewhere to hide herself. The hiding now ndio itakuwa rafiki. So how can we make our kids to be friendly with us? That is now, at the family level, we need to talk about those things. So if you see your daughter is misbehaving, ukimwona like she loves drinking or smoking, don't just give her that, you know, Islamically it's not allowed. Why are you drinking alcohol? You start chasing her. Where are you chasing her? You're chasing to the friend. Now she's looking to have someone to talk to. That person, maybe yeye pia alikuwa anakunya pombe ama she's smoking. So she will tell her that, you know what, on Friday, tukutane mahali fulani, ukikunya, fanya hivi na hivi. You see, she already get an environment where she get the support. But if I tell my daughter that, okay, if you're drinking, which types of alcohol do you drink? Nikimuuliza, like, nijue anakunya nini, and then my daughter will become open and she will become afraid. So now that I can guide her to stop drinking, not fighting with her. So when you look at the family level, we always fight with our kids. Why do we fight? We give them names. Tunamwambia, oh, huyu hata ashaharibika. So you see, from the word go, you have even given her a title that huyu ameharibika. Not every girls that were in social media pia wameharibika. There are some maybe they are mature enough to control themselves, but just because of the entertainment and some things, maybe they do such things. So let's not even judge our daughters the way they appear to us. Let's accept them the way they are, so that we have a room for everybody. We have a room for every person, even if you are not part of the conversation. Let's have even a room for the girl who are also drinking. Ukimleta karibu, it's easy to know who she is. Look at all these things, Naivasha, disappearance, raping, and all those things. Tumefika kiwango, if a daughter today is being raped, she hide herself. Anaogopa kusema, because the parent will tell her, you are not a virgin. That's the first thing that she fear. You will tell her that, you know what, watu wasisikize wewe, ebu nyamaza. But you don't think about other factors that might also affect her. Look at her health status. If today your daughter is being raped, the chances of getting HIV is high if you're not going for a medication. So hizo vitu zote ukiona, it's us who contribute to the negative to our kids. Because we have already equipped them, like, you are not supposed to talk to me, I'm your mother, don't talk to me. You know, you shout to your daughter, and the brother is here beating her. So where do you want this girl to talk?
The friends you keep.
Yeah.
Do they influence you? Do they? Is there possibilities of them selling you out to these abductors?
Some of them, yes, because some girls, the friends that you have, the jealousy and some other things might come up. If you look, you know, you don't understand the world of women. Women, we are contradicted to understand, because even if she is your wife, si rahisi kuelewa mwanamke. Let me just say that my friends today, if my friends, they know my secret and I have a boyfriend, for example, we have to accept that, because we're in 21st century. Every girl have a boyfriend. Let's not say we are Muslim, we are Christian. This is the reality. We need to accept the reality. So if you see that I am dating a certain ex-man and my friend knows, maybe I refuse to sleep with him. So, or either I'm a single woman, I have the right to talk to any man as I look for the right man to settle down. So if you see those things, some men also use your friends to revenge on you. How do? They will tell my friend, for example, Hafsa, you know, Fatuma is this. So they become friends with my friend so that they can set me. That is one thing. Because if you see the surrounding, well, unaamini everybody. And that one also come from, we have not given a well-equipped, empowered information to our daughters. Because if you trust everybody, unaweza patana na mwanaume kwa Facebook, anakuambia, you know, you're so beautiful, nini, and you start exchanging contact. And he will tell you, can we have a coffee? You don't know this person. Why do you trust him? Ujui Kenya atakufanya. So all those things, it's us to make sure that we prepare our daughters. At least wapate tu waseme, like, If Fatuma is my friend, there's a level that I will not trust her. And that will come when you're empowered, when you're independent, because you don't depend on someone to buy for you a coffee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. Faiza, I'd love you to weigh in on what Fatuma just said on matters of friendship and knowing your environment. And of course, in this matter, as we're winding up, talk about self-defense. It's a skill that it's been perceived to be mchezo ya wanaume. Ni mchezo mbaya. Msichana hafai kujua hizi vitu kama hizi. Kazi yako jua kupika, jua kusafisha nyumba, you know, hii self-defense, mbia, we, waria, wacha. Tabia gani hiyo, right? That's what's happening in our culture. Faiza, would you mind weighing in on that as well?
Before I answer your question, let me applaud the DCI, the job they have done on the issue, on the matter of Hafsa. We are so happy that it was not easy for the family, Faisal, and as a community too, to be in such agony. I'll be here. Let me talk to our girls a little bit. They should be informed their parents or their siblings wherever they go. They should not be outside at odd hours time for their safety. Faisal, if you're going to please cross the road, you'll make sure you look left, right. You look right, left, then right. Then you will feel safe to cross the road. Our safety begins with us. Wacha tujiangalie ndo nje watatuheshimu. And I want to tell our girls that do not inform strangers. Those daily and routine, everything you do, don't tell the strangers. The Nairobi is dangerous. In fact, not Nairobi alone. It's dangerous out there. And you be mindful the taxi you're using. You be mindful the taxi you're using, because that act affects the dignity of our girls.
Can I
Sure.
contribute on what you
Yes.
said?
Yeah.
As you
Go
said
ahead.
that wasichana from the word go, not only the Nairobi is not safe, Nairobi is the safest place that we know that you can live in. Nairobi is the safe place to be a girls if you use it in the right way. Your question on issue of the girls on from the family level, that you'll tell you're a girl cook, you're not supposed to be that and that. That is where our problem begins, because when you are raising a daughter and you have two child, one is a son and the other one is a daughter, definitely you marginalized your girl from the house. You tell her, you know what, at the end of the day, you end up in the kitchen cooking. Why is it becoming...
Gender roles.
Yes, why is it becoming that a threat to girls? Why do you tell that, you know, at the end of the day, kazi yenu ni kupika chakula na kuzaa? That one, we need to stop it. Because in our generation, we must speak on those things. We must say even the girls are human beings. The girls are like boys. Give them equal opportunity. We want our kids to be raised in an equal environment. You cannot just say that, like in our culture, especially my community where I came from, we will tell that at the end of the day, even if you graduate with a PhD, you will end up in the kitchen. I don't know why is it becoming a barrier to us? Because everybody, if you're hungry, even my father, if he's hungry, he will go to the kitchen and cook.
And cook for himself?
Of course, he will cook. My brother, he do the same thing, because I've not seen that this is for women and men.
Toxic masculinity will not allow us to do that.
It's past time. We finished with our mothers and grandmothers.
Yeah, I know even the Prophet used to do house chores.
Of course,
but the 21st century, toxic masculinity will not allow us to do that. Nasema ni kazi ya mwanamke, mimi nalipa rent, nafanya nini?
This is 21st century.
Hakuna kitu inasema kazi ya wanawake na wanaume, kazi ni kazi. If she's a woman, kazi ni kazi.
This is a very interesting conversation that I would love Chef Jumamil to be in this conversation. Yeah, we get Chef Jumamil to... Yeah, we have Chef Jumamil to be part and parcel of this conversation. Just to read some of the comments that have come in. Belong DGDG. Oh, Digi. Oh, I hope I got it right. Say Allahu Akbar. Zadzad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm the only brother in the room, man. Come on. But salamu zimefika. Mashallah, Fatuma Maalim, you've nailed it. Zadzad, even if you will bring her near, if the daughter is stone-haired, you can do nothing. Well, the girls, they are very tight security at home. Little time she get, he'll wonder, how is that? I pray for our darlings, children, for their safety. It's so terrorizing. It is so bad. Faiza,
Yeah.
2022 Mefika. I hear you want to take leadership level on
Yes.
another.
Yes. I want to buy in South Sea, and I will make myself clear when the right time comes.
Yes.
Inshallah.
South Sea MP, South Sea Ward.
Ward. Yes.
You'll be the next MCA.
Inshallah.
You want to be there and make policies.
Of course.
What about yourself?
For me, I am not saying I'm in a politics yet.
Wewe ni kunyorosha wanasiasa
see,
kama activist.
No. For politics, I think we will support our sister. We
Yes.
will have to see how the ballot, and we will support her whatever she can.
Yes.
And we want to see more women coming on the ballot, and at least defending our right. Also, make sure that the policy also represent women. We are waiting for the two-third gender. Truly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Faiza, all the
Thank you
best.
so
We wish you all the
much.
best. Of course, in my capacity as professional, I cannot say and pledge my support. I'm just wishing you all the best.
Oh, inshallah.
Ikifika
Thank you
hiyo
so
wakati, we
much.
can have a conversation in your studio.
Of course.
Ama namna gani?
Have a
Ladies and
coffee,
gentlemen,
yeah.
and that's how we're wrapping up live Real Talk. It's been a ladies' night. I loved it. I want these ladies back. I'm going to invite them back. I'm sure you also want them back. Of course, this is evident from the messages are too much. I can't even read the messages, the comments, my goodness. Thank you. Ladies, you're loved out here. You're loved, you're appreciated. You guys are spewing facts. And that's what people need to hear, right? Yes. Thank you so much for making time for us this evening. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Would you come back if I invite you? We make it again next week? No, but Fatuma is going to Naivasha. I don't know whether she'll be okay.
I think I need to join the Naivasha team because I can't wait to be there and say, oh, we have made it again. With Amina Mohammed leading us there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved viewers back at home, this is how we wrap up live Real Talk tonight. Thank you so much for keeping us company throughout the hour. Thank you so much for all those who made it possible. Thank you. See you next week, same place, same time, as we'll be tackling yet another topic that you, just you, nobody but you want to hear. I've been your host, Faisal Kassim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.